The Prime Minister nominated György Matolcsi to head the National Bank of Hungary. Viktor Orbán said he was looking for a candidate with experience in government. Matolcsi appeared at a hearing of Parliament's Economic Committee and said the economic successes of the past 33 months had fundamentally determined the bank's next 6 years. He said the central bank's task is to safeguard price and fiscal stability and to support the government's economic policy. The central bank governor nominee said he is an opponent of inflation and a great advocate of conservative and responsible monetary policy. Matolcsi said the central bank should be open and cooperative and strive for partnership with the government. He added that the central bank has been independent and would remain so. Mihály Varga will replace György Matolcsi at the head of the economy ministry. Varga said the government's economic policy would not change direction and goals set out in 2010, such as reducing the public debt, creating fiscal balance, and boosting employment. At his hearing by the Economic Committee, he said he aimed to set the economy on a firm growth path and to see that the excessive deficit procedure against Hungary is dropped. The Hungarian government has signed a strategic agreement with Audi Hungaria, the 16th such an accord with a major investor. Prime Minister Viktor Orbán said Audi was an international company with a key role in the global economy and cooperation with its a crucial national interest. The Prime Minister added that German companies in Hungary helped some 1 million people make a living. Lifting a ban on the symbols of dictatorship is not timely in Hungary, Prime Minister Viktor Orbán said in Budapest's Rákoskeresztúr cemetery at an event marking the Memorial Day for the victims of communism. In his speech, Orbán called for efforts to build a country in which no one is discriminated against on grounds of their sex, origin, religion, political views, ethnicity, or language. Several hundred people commemorated the victims at a ceremony in front of Budapest's House of Terror Museum, also attended by President János Áder. Similar commemorations were held nationwide.
Hungary's municipalities can have a fresh start with a clean slate after the government takes over their debts, the government spokesman said. András Girószász said that the government had settled the debt portfolio of municipalities with less than 5,000 residents last year. While it passed a decision on taking over between 40–70% of the debt amassed by bigger towns and cities this week, Interior Minister Sándor Pintér said that Hungary's municipal debt portfolio had reached 1,247 billion forints by the end of 2010.
A gigantic secular flag was hoisted in the main square of Csíkszered on Monday afternoon. The flag ceremony was initiated by the local organization of the Hungarian People's Party of Transylvania in demonstration of the party's commitment to secular symbols. The ceremony was planned to coincide with Hungary's Victims of Communism Memorial Day. The gesture conveys a message of resistance against all forms of oppression. The ethnic Hungarian RMDS party will not join a demonstration for the autonomy of secular land planned by the Secular National Council for March 10th, RMDS head Hunor Kelemen announced after a decision passed by the party's board during the weekend. Such a demonstration would not help the cause of autonomy but diminish secular chances, Kelemen argued. Tibor T. Toro, head of the Hungarian People's Party of Transylvania, said that RMDS's decision was tantamount to betraying the secular flag and questioning ethnic Hungarians' right to hold democratic demonstrations. Zsolt Bíró, the chair of the Hungarian Civic Party, said RMDS had won several elections under the motto "Together for Autonomy," but now the party was refusing to participate on a childish and risible pretext.
Slovak Prime Minister Robert Fico's remarks concerning ethnic minorities triggered a wave of protest in and out of the country. The ethnic Hungarian MKP and Most Híd parties, Slovakia's government commissioner for minorities, as well as the European People's Party voiced indignation at Fico's recent statement that the minorities were holding the Slovak state to ransom with their incessant demands, while they were not meeting their own obligations. MKP head József Berényi said that Fico was slandering ethnic minorities by posturing patriotism. A Hungarian cleaning woman, Hajnalka Bús from Subotica, has finished second in Serbia's biggest talent show. The woman is seen as the Susan Boyle of Serbia. The 38-year-old mother, who has never studied music, stunned both the jury and the audience. She said she hoped to do several more appearances after the show, but would definitely go back to her cleaning job because showbiz is not her cup of tea.